Family, what it do? It's your girl Toot, and I am back with another video. Shout out to y'all, man, the squad. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all you got to do to support the channels. Follow me on all the social media platforms at Toot Reacts. Follow me on my secondary channel at Toot Reacts, because it's gonna be on Tootie Uncensored. And follow both of my streaming platforms. I'm at Tap In with Toot on Kick and Twitch. Now I will be starting to go live on Twitch and Kick, both platforms this month. So make sure that you just follow me now, so you can already be set up. You feel what I mean? Now we're doing a deep dive on Foolio's trial. If you do not know what's going on with Foolio or who he is, please refer to the first video. Kind of get caught up, and then you will be right on point to where we are. Now we're about to get into one of the supposed defendants' mother's testimony. Now this is the trial against Alicia Andrews, and we've been doing a deep dive on that. So without further ado, we about to slide into it. Let's get it. She been in somebody's grandmama closet. Oh, they doing a damn thing, ain't they? Dressing her and shit. She been in somebody's grandmama closet. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All yours out there.
Who's doing the cross for the state?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. What do you have a seat? I think the state wants to talk to you about any information you may have. Go ahead.
Ma'am, have you been watching the televised portion of this trial?
Yes.
And have you been relaying what you've been watching with your son?
You
instructed by...
I'm really supposed to testify. So once I got the subpoena, then I stopped that.
When was that?
I want to say... So once I got the subpoena, then I stopped that.
When was that?
I want to say late last week, early this week, something like that.
Well, when was the last time that you communicated with your son about testifying or what has occurred in court?
Probably about 2 days ago.
And was that after or before your subpoena was received?
That was after.
But you have not received any kind of notification or instruction not to watch what's going on?
I have subsequently.
When?
It was a few days ago.
You don't recall
I have
when?
to, not the specific day, it was a couple days ago.
And thereafter you did not watch anything?
Correct.
And whatever was being televised, was that the live stream or news media that you were
This
observing?
is news media.
Did you have an opportunity to meet with the defense team about preparing for trial?
I spoke with them on the phone yesterday.
And were you the only person present for that preparation?
Yes.
Have you talked to your daughter, Nevaeh Gathright, about trial?
Not really, no.
About what's happened in trial?
No.
And have you been present for three-way conversations where you and your son were discussing that with Nevaeh on the phone? Ms. Gathright on the phone?
No.
Okay. I don't have anything else, Ron.
Okay. All right. Now you know. Let's go. Bring the jury.
She says she's which is fine. It's very fast.
All rise.
Okay. Very good. Everyone have a seat again, and you may proceed, Mr. McClement.
All right, good. All right, could you tell us where you, not the address, but could you tell us where you currently live?
In Jacksonville.
All right, and do you know an individual named Sean Gathright?
Yes, that's my son.
Okay. You've known him his entire life?
Yes.
And did he live with you at any point in time?
Yes.
When did he stop living with you?
Prior to this incident, he lived with me pretty much the whole time, except for 1 year he was in California with his dad.
Okay. Do you have a military background?
Yes, I do.
With what branch?
I'm retired Marine Corps.
And how long were you in the Marine Corps?
16 years.
All right. And do you have any firearms trainings
Yes.
with the Marine Corps?
Yes, I have both. I'm a 7th Award rifle expert with the rifle, and I also am trained in the 9mm Glock pistol.
Okay. Do you own any firearms?
Yes, I do.
How many firearms do you own?
I own several. Do you want me to include the ones that were confiscated also?
Mama. And you wonder why your son out here drilling. The fuck? What the fuck? Did y'all work? What's going on in America, shawty? The fuck? Nah, I don't blame her. Cause shit, I got shit.
Correct. So you can just list all of them and then we can identify what was taken.
So I have a shotgun, a 30-06 rifle, and a 45 revolver. What else? And then I had the 2 ARs that were taken and another 9mm. I also have a 380, and then I have since replaced my ARs that were taken with another AR and a SIG 9mm.
All right. So including the 2 that were taken, you have about 9 or so?
Yes, about that.
All right. And you've had these firearms for how long?
The new AR and the SIG I just bought in the past couple months. The other weapons I've had mostly since between 2012 and 2015 when I was stationed in.
I thought that nigga Zay was fucked up, not giving a fuck about her. But Sean, you don't care about your mama or your grandma. Like, you doing drills with your mama shit? And then you go pick up your grandmama car right after you got her riding around in the motherfucking vehicle. That man, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? What y'all do to him?
Jacksonville, North Carolina.
He don't like none of the
How
women in
long
his
have you had
family.
the 2 firearms that were taken from your house?
Those 2, I got those at a gun show in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So I would say 10, 11 years, 12 years, somewhere around there.
And those that were taken, they were taken by Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
Yes, they were.
All right. Was there a search warrant conducted at your home?
Yes, there was.
And during that search warrant, did someone read the search warrant to you?
I don't recall.
All right.
They kind of.
Did the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office search your entire home?
As far as I know, they told me I couldn't go in or anything.
So you weren't actually inside when the search
No.
was conducted?
No.
All right.
They made me sit outside.
All right. I'm going to show you what's in evidence as States Exhibit 53, A through X. Do you see this image?
Yes, that's the sink.
Is that the sink in your house?
Yes.
The kitchen sink? And that sink, what's inside the sink?
On the left side are the dishes. On the right side are cardboard.
Who put the cardboard in the sink?
I did.
For what?
I told the detective, I have a garden in the back where I have eggplants, tomatoes, and things like that. My mom said it's good fertilizer or compost. So I'm supposed to break it down. You soak it for like 2 or 3 days, break it down, and then use it as like fertilizer. Sometimes like carbon or something. She also grows a lot of fruit trees and stuff, so she has good ideas.
Understood. And you told that to the police?
They didn't ask me about it.
All right. The items, the cardboard, what is the cardboard made of? I'm not sorry, what is it not made of, but what is it of?
It was various different things. Amazon boxes, various boxes that were in the house.
All right. Did any of it include boxes of weapons that were purchased?
It is possible.
Do you know how long you had these items in the sink?
It was only like 2 or 3 days, I think. You're supposed to soak it for 2 or 3 days so it breaks down easier. But you gotta peel the plastic, the coating. If it's not all cardboard, you gotta peel that
Is
off.
there a question posed, Your Honor, objection?
Yep, ask a question, please.
Do you know what this is?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Do you see any cardboard that came from either a firearm or firearm part?
I believe the mag tools, and I can't see. I don't know what that blue, can't really tell what that blue one is.
All right. The home, did the home have, other than just the firearms, did it have any ammunition in it?
Yes.
All right. And what types of ammunition did you have in the home?
I have ammunition for every single type of weapon that I have.
Okay.
So I have shotgun shells. I had 9mm rounds, 5.56s, 223s, 45, so on and so forth.
Where do you keep the firearms that you do have?
The firearms are in a safe in my master bedroom.
The safe, how do you get into it?
It's either a combination code or a key.
Showing what's in evidence as States Exhibit 54A through CCC. Is that a photograph of the master bedroom?
Yes, it is. It's right next to my chest of drawers.
All right. That safe, you said has a key or a lock?
It has a combination lock, and you can open it with a key. I usually use the key because I can never remember the combination.
All right.
Some people chose to be shown and some people didn't. One of the witnesses that we did yesterday, she didn't want to be shown either, so we can hear their voice, but we can't see them. I guess it's their choice, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But mothers, I know you love your sons. I know you love your babies. I get it. The mother-son bond, as I heard, is like a daddy-daughter. And nobody could tell me about my daddy. But y'all can't save y'all sons from shit like this. Be honest, you're not helping them. You're not helping them doing this type of shit. It ain't nowhere in the world that you got that kitchen looking at goddamn filthy. And you was a Marine. Shit, my nigga. I was in the Army. And I can't even sit still without shit being dirty. It's just something that you automatically are bred to do. I don't get it. You feel me? Don't lie for them. It's our daughters and sons and shit that's dying with these fucking hoodlums.
Is the combination anywhere? Like, do you store
No,
it
it's not
somewhere?
written down anywhere. That's why I always forget it.
And the key, where do you keep the key?
The key is kept on my dresser in like an oval trinket box where I have like loose change, pens, old gift cards, like random things.
Does anyone know where you keep the key for your safe?
No.
Showing 54D. Is that the inside of your safe?
Yes, it is.
And how did the police get inside the safe?
I gave them the key.
Is this also the inside of the safe?
Yes, it is.
Are these rifles equipped?
That's without the, I don't think my ARs are in that picture.
Showing 54G.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Now, are these rifles equipped with brass catchers?
The ARs are, the brass catchers go on the ARs.
All right. And who purchased the brass catchers?
I did.
For what purpose?
For picking up, well, preventing me from having to police brass when I go to the range.
When you say police brass, what do you mean by that?
Well, when you go firing at a range, you're supposed to basically pick up all the brass that you've used in your lane and either take it with you or recycle it. And after all my years on firing ranges in the Marine Corps, you're picking up hundreds and hundreds of pieces of brass. So it's just when I found out about the brass catchers, I was like, oh, that's heaven.
Okay. Now, did Sean Gathright own any firearms that you know of?
No,
Did you ever let him borrow any of your firearms?
no.
Had you ever taken him to the gun range?
Yes, he's been to the range with me once.
The one time that he went to the gun range with you, do you know what he fired?
We took the shotgun and we took the 45. I don't believe we took the ARs because it wasn't like a long distance range. So we mostly picked the short range weapons.
Okay. And what do you call short range weapons?
The handguns, the 9mm and the 45.
Showing 54 VV, is that also the safe?
Yes, that's also the safe.
And showing 54 WW, is that inside of the safe?
Yes, that's also inside of the safe.
And
Sorry.
is that ammunition that we see there?
No, those are empty magazines right there.
Oh, are they? They're empty.
Yes, those are empty right there. The ones on the right, I can't tell the ones on the left because they're not turned around where you could see where you put the rounds in, but the ones on the right that are stacked horizontally and then the two right there in the middle, those are empty.
Okay.
You know, I will always want my children to feel safe. Like, I don't even feel like it's a problem with, you know, teaching your kids how to shoot, especially if you're a single mom and, you know, it's you and your son. But I feel like overabundance of shit sometimes is not healthy. To me, this was just over the top. This over the top, man. You know what I mean? It comes a time where you want to be close to your kids, but you don't got to be their goddamn friends. And this, I don't know how I feel about this right now. Let's keep going.
Do you know Alicia Andrews?
Dude, this nigga really got a Michael Jackson curl in the front on his forehead, or is that a widow's peak? See, he had a haircut when it first started, and he had a patch at the top. But is he curling that shit? Is he curling that? Is that curl?
No,
Do you know if Alicia Andrews has ever been to your home?
I don't, not that I recall, no.
So you're not aware of whether Sean Gathright and Alicia Andrews are friends?
I wouldn't think so because my son is friends with a small group of people and they're the ones that are at the house. I don't believe I've seen her at my house before.
All right. And when your son was arrested, he was how old?
He was 18.
Do you know of Sean Gathright to be in a gang?
No.
Do you know of him to hang out with any gang members?
No.
And do you know who Isaiah Chance is?
Yes.
All right. Does Isaiah Chance ever come by the house?
Yes.
When he came by the house, will you ever bring a girl with him?
No.
Did Isaiah Chance ever date your daughter?
Yes.
And you never met Alicia Andrews through Isaiah Chance even?
I really can't recall specifically meeting her. I believe she may.
Did she just say that this nigga used to also date her daughter? Oh, she finna. Oh,
have come over when I had like a barbecue or something,
Okay.
but I'm not really. It doesn't stand out in my memory having met her.
Okay.
now it kind of speaks to her might not knowing Sean, because now that this nigga used to date Sean's sister, she might not have known him. He would have kept that separate, especially if he's still fucking with the sister. Oh, this is crazy than the fuck. See, it was so easy when you first seen her testimony to not trust nothing she said. But as you go deeper, you was like, damn, she might have been honest about certain shit.
Do you know of Isaiah Chance as the name Gutter?
No,
You never heard that before?
no.
Do Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright call each other little or bigger bro?
Yes.
All right. Who is the bigger bro in the two?
Zay is the bigger bro, Sean's the little bro.
The cars that you had at the home. Could you describe what cars you had?
At that time, I had a 2018 Lincoln MKZ. I had a Nissan Altima, a Chevy Impala, and a Toyota 4Runner.
The 4Runner, was it always at your home?
The 4Runner goes back and forth. I've had it since 2004, and I usually let my mom goes back and forth between New York and Florida, so she'll spend maybe 6 weeks to 2 months in each place. So when she's down here in Florida, that's the vehicle I usually let her use because that's the one that she's most used to. When I was stationed overseas for 3 years, that's the vehicle that I left for her to use. So that's what she's comfortable with.
All right. For any reason, would you lie for Alicia Andrews?
No,
Do you know who she is?
no,
Do you have any sort of allegiance to her?
no.
All right. No further questions.
Okay, Cross. Please, Your Honor. Yes, I'm sorry. We do need to put the witness's name on the record, including spelling.
Ma'am, how long have you lived in the residence that you are in now?
Hey, so in the B, what you said on that notepad? That's what she said. Oh, he was fucking the sister.
10 years?
Did you always keep a gun safe just like that with your firearms in it?
We bought the gun safe in, I want to say 2017 or 2018.
You brought this gun safe in 2017 or 2018?
Yes.
And you have a problem remembering the code to that gun safe?
Yes, because I can change it at any time. My ex-husband, when he was there, he used the code. But I can never remember the code. I don't like to keep the same code all the time. I change my front door code regularly. I can remember that because I come in and out every day.
Before you came to court here today, ma'am, to testify, did you have an opportunity to watch the trial and watch the other witnesses testify against the court's order?
No.
You did not watch this trial.
You said today?
Before you came here to testify today, had you watched the testimony of the other witnesses in this trial?
I had watched the testimony in the days prior to being told I could not or should not watch.
All week
the
last
trial.
week? So all week last week?
Yes.
What about this week at all?
Earlier this week. Yes.
And did you have an opportunity to report what you were watching and seeing and the updates from the trial to your son?
Yes.
And that's Sean Gathright.
Yes.
And that's the individual you said has a small group of friends.
Yes.
You said he doesn't really get into anything,
Yes.
doesn't get involved in anything.
Yes.
He previously lived where?
He stayed in California for about a year with his dad.
Did he live anywhere else?
He lived with his dad.
You don't know where that was?
His dad lived in California.
He never lived in Mississippi?
His grandmother lives there.
Okay. And that's the same grandmother that we...
No, that's not my mom. That's his dad's mom.
So you don't know that if he lived in Mississippi?
I know they vacationed in Mississippi.
Okay.
I don't know for how long. It was when he was staying with his dad.
Your mom is the individual we've heard from, Lorna Allen, is that right?
That is correct.
And you watched her testimony?
No,
Correct?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
So you
I was
just...
too anxious.
Okay, so you just picked everyone else's to watch and not hers because you were anxious for her.
Yes, because
You didn't watch it after?
I watched the recap after.
Okay.
But
And
I
then-
didn't watch her entire testimony, no.
Everyone else, though, you feel like you watched their entire testimony?
Not really, because it can get long. I mean, it's like one's like 8 hours.
You were relaying back literal names of witnesses, though, to your son, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And you said on direct examination that you do not know Alicia Andrews.
correct.
Do you admit that you've communicated with Alicia Andrews since her arrest?
Yes, I did.
Several times.
Yes,
And you coordinated for Alicia Andrews to make contact with co-defendant Isaiah Chance on a telephone call.
I don't believe I did. No,
Who is Ariel Chance?
I don't know.
You wouldn't have written a message to Miss Andrews telling her to call Ariel at the time that they've agreed to so she could talk to her boyfriend or co-defendant, Isaiah Chance.
I know I sent her a message telling her that I supported her and I was praying for her because during the hearings I didn't see, maybe her parents weren't able to make it, and I felt sorry for her. She was facing, life in prison. So I sent her a supportive message. I
So-
know I definitely sent that,
Okay.
but
so
as
you
far
know
as
her.
other specifics, no, I can't recall.
Okay. All right. So you think she's facing a lot of time, and I've seen her parents, but you haven't.
Well, I'm talking about the previous hearings, the court hearings.
Okay. So you're
and the
just being
status
supportive.
reports and stuff.
You're just being supportive.
Yeah,
And you testified that your son doesn't have any access to the safe. Nobody in your house has access. Not your daughter, not your son.
correct.
That's a lie. Anybody can have access to it. You put it in the keychain. I mean, in the coin holder. So therefore, everybody has it. But no, let me tell you something. That's very iffy to me. Sean's mom. You look like you're trying to be too close with these kids, Sean's mom. Cause what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta just hear one more thing real quick. Cause I know you fucking lying.
I don't believe I did. No,
Who is Ariel Chance?
I don't know.
You wouldn't have written a message to Miss Andrews telling her to call Ariel at the time that they've agreed to so she could talk to her boyfriend or co-defendant, Isaiah Chance.
I know I sent her a message telling her that I supported her and I was praying for her because during the hearings I didn't see, maybe her parents weren't able to make it, and I felt sorry for her. She was facing, life in prison. So I sent her a supportive message. I
So-
know I definitely sent that,
Okay.
but
so
as
you know
far
her.
as other specifics, no, I can't recall.
Okay. All right. So you think
Yeah, where is her parents? That's a good question. Cause the parents like fuck you for real. Like where they at?
she's facing a lot of time, and I've seen her parents, but you haven't.
Well, I'm talking about the previous hearings, the court hearings.
Okay. So you're
and
just
the
being
status
supportive.
reports and stuff.
You're just being supportive.
Yeah,
And you testified that your son doesn't have any access to the safe. Nobody in your house has access. Not your daughter, not your son.
correct.
And you testified that your son is not in a gang, and you don't know anything about his wrongdoings as far as a gang is concerned.
Well, according to the Florida statute, I'm a gang associate.
Why is that?
According to the
Is
statute.
it because you're testifying?
Because according to the
Wait,
statute,
stop. One at a time.
according to the Florida
We
gang
don't need you
statute.
to tell us what the statute says. I didn't ask you what the statute says. I
Well,
just want you
you
to
asked
answer the
me why.
questions if you could, please, okay? I just said, did you testify in direct examination that you don't know anything about your son being involved in a gang,
That's correct.
and he doesn't have any access to your firearms because you're in the military and you understand the need that he not have
I'm
access?
retired military, but yes.
If I can just finish the question, just because the court reporter is writing down what we're saying, and she can't write it down if we talk over each other, okay?
Go ahead.
Are you employed now?
I was employed prior to this incident.
Okay, but not at the current,
Not at
this
the
current
current
time.
time.
And
Ma'am, you reached out to that little girl because you felt sorry. You know what I mean? That she was facing life through your son and your guns and your negligence. You feel what I mean? Your son, your 18-year-old son, had motherfucking a key to Arsenal. And as much as you want to sit up here and say that none of them could got in the safe, you just automatically said that your keys to that safe was kept on the dresser in a little coin change holder. You feel me? You're naive to the fact if you ain't think your kids knew what damn key was. Now stop it.
you testified that he doesn't have access to the safe that you've had for 10
That's
years or whatever.
correct.
Okay. All right. Did you speak to your son about what your testimony would be if you came to court to testify on behalf of Miss Andrews?
No, I don't believe so.
Ma'am, your testimony for certain is that you are the only person, or your ex-husband, both the adults in the house, are the only individuals with access to your guns.
Yes, ma'am.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'm not believing nobody who leave all that cardboard in the sink. You feel me? You're not trustworthy. You got cardboard in the sink with magazine boxes and all types of shit. First of all, let's start here. You let this nigga Isaiah date your daughter. Let's start there. Ma'am, you're not bright neither. I can understand why you reached out to Alicia, because y'all are both dim. You feel me? Because who is doing... Have you met this nigga? Have you seen this nigga? I don't understand. Like, that's why... Let me tell you something. Alicia's parents probably was a lot smarter than we're giving them credit for. Because that's why she already knew that she couldn't bring that nigga Zay to her house. She already knew what her parents was going to say. She already knew it. That's why they probably never met this nigga. And that's why they not there now. We need tough love in these courtrooms, shawty. Tough love on these kids. Fuck you mean?
I'm showing you what I'm going to mark
you mean?
as State's Exhibit 115. And would you please take a look at these extractions from your son's cell phone?
See, 4 pockets.
I bet you Cash Money that nigga didn't tell her. Tell her that he was dating twin sister. She ain't know. That was news to her.
Okay.
This why ladies in the chat, 22 years old, don't fall for the D with the hook in it. That's what she did. Now look at her. She all over here on trial with her little Toya jacket, her Latoya Jackson jacket and shit, looking like Michael Jackson, who's bad. You feel me? And at the end of the day, the nigga who she was riding so hard for would sell her out. You know what I mean? She was brolic as hell in that interrogation. I guarantee you the song was different when it came down to his ass. It's a fact. You dig? Don't fall for the okie doke women. For real, I don't care how your back getting blown out. It's just a back.
Showing defense counsel the same.
Shit. Is she staying with the lawyer? Is she staying with this lawyer? She gotta be. The lawyer hooking her up with clothes and outfits. They do their hair the same and some more shit. They had the swoops the other day. But today they got the little naturals. Yeah, she hooking her up with all types of clothes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would actually seek to admit state's amended exhibits, 115, 116, and 117.
Any objection? Okay, admitted.
Ma'am, you would agree that 2023 is within the last 10 years.
I'm
is that
sorry,
correct?
Tracy.
Yes. Would you like to know what safe that's referencing?
Ma'am,
May I
listen,
please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
you just need to wait and answer the question that's asked, okay?
Okay.
Ma'am, in 2023, did the device identified as belonging to Sean Gathright send you a message, that indicated, hey, I'm on the way, OTW, to the spot. There was only $120 cash in the safe store pocket, so I grabbed that. Did he send you this message?
I can't recall the specifics, but yes, I guess it would.
1:15. On August 21st of 2023, did your device from an individual named Mom send your son a message that said, "What's the code to the safe?" Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And in 2016, or in states 116, 2023, did you send your son a message indicating, "Hey, Shawnee," at 8:14 p.m.?
Okay.
Did you send the message to your son that says, "Hey, Shawnee," at 8:14
It
p.m.?
is possible. Yes.
Did you also send, "I'm back at home for a few minutes"?
Yes.
Does he tell you that he's on his way over?
Yes.
Do you then ask him, "What is the code to the safe?"
Yes.
Does he respond to you with a code?
Yes.
Do you respond to him, "I'm about to leave, I'll get off from you later"?
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm just saying we live in a different world. What do you mean I'll get off from you later? See, because by the way my brain works, because see, I'm trying to understand why the lines is being crossed because you're not being a parent and you're lying. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy as hell. So he had all access to type of wipe for the type of weapons that can really do a lot of damage to people's kids. Cause what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Talking about you, and you knew all about this shit, lady. You lying like hell for your son.
And again, never mind, just hold on to it for now at about 8:43.
Yes.
Does he say, "Do you want me to put it back in the box?" question mark to you?
Yes.
And do you respond, "No, just hold on to it, but be safe"?
Yes.
Ma'am, do you know your son to actually have been in possession of any firearm outside of when you have indicated you took him to utilize those firearms
No.
at the firing range?
No.
Do you recognize what was previously admitted as a photograph that was sent to one of the co-defendant's devices, or on one of the co-defendant's devices, any of the firearms depicted in this photo?
They're ARs. Okay.
Do you recognize them?
They're ARs.
Do you recognize the specific firearms?
I can't recognize the specific firearms in the picture.
Do you recognize that shoe as one that your son wears?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, the cross she getting down. She get down. The fact that she spinning and said, "Hey, is this your son Sean's crock? Please be very specific." She on her ass on this one, my nigga. No, nigga, because you can't deny that crock. And that's a rare color. Everybody don't got that color? Shit, Sean, that's your crock. See, you got your crocs on by the motherfucking AR and shit looking dumb. You know that's your carpet lady.
That's I can't tell you. It's a picture
If
of a
you don't know,
firearm
that's
on the
okay.
floor.
If you don't know, that's okay.
Yeah, I really can't tell you. Oh, snaps.
Are you familiar with what a Glock switch is?
Yes.
Do you possess a federal stamp required by law for which to possess a Glock switch?
No.
Do you have a Glock switch in your possession?
No.
Do you own a Glock switch to use with your guns?
No.
Can you please, for the jury to see, put your hands up so that they can see the front and the backs of your hands, ma'am?
Oh, shit.
Please take a look at the photographs that I am handing to you.
She making this lady do an OJ. She said, "Ma'am, put the gloves on." Shit.
Okay. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, please show them photos.
Okay.
Do you recognize any of those photographs?
No, not really.
Do you
Just
recognize?
pictures of I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do you recognize any of the guns depicted in those photographs?
No, because I don't see anything in reference to them that I would know.
Well, do you recognize any of them as being your guns or similar to your guns?
Similar to mine, yes.
When you went to the gun range the one time, you indicated you brought 2 long guns to shoot?
No, well, yeah, the shotgun and I think one of the ARs and then the handguns.
Did you bring any handguns with a Glock switch?
To the range, no, I don't believe so.
Do you own any handguns with a Glock switch, ma'am?
No.
Damn. Everybody know what their hands look like. She knew she recognized them hands. Girl.
Please remove that, whatever it is. The purse needs to be removed from the courtroom. I understand, but please just take, no, she
Yeah,
never.
you can take it out.
Okay, yes, thank you. Just remove it, thank you.
Thought I turned that off.
See, I kick my brother ass for shit like this. You know what I mean? Look, yo, men, y'all are making a fool out of your motherfucking mothers, your grandmothers, and your women. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because she shouldn't be on this stand line, but she also shouldn't be put in this position. But I would tell you what, she put herself in a lot because there's just certain things that you should not introduce your kids to. You feel me? They too goddamn impressionable. And this is sad as hell all the way around. He had the grandmama. He had 3 generations involved down there. It make no fucking sense.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would seek to admit and publish State's Exhibit 118, photograph extraction from the device of co-defendant Sean Gathright.
Okay, any objection?
I do have some objections to some of the photos. I know the
Would the court like us to approach to address you?
Nah, and then she's still in jail babying this nigga probably. And it's sad as hell, mothers. Because see, it's our daughters that he got to date. Shame on y'all. Raising these dumbass men. I blame y'all. Shit. Fuck you talking about? Some of y'all anyway. Dead ass. Cause shit, man. The fuck? Oh, they in a huddle. Nah, don't object to the photos now. We need to see them bitches.
That you have not. Ma'am, it's your testimony that you have not seen your son with firearms as well, right?
Correct.
I'm showing you States 118. Do you recognize this firearm?
I can't tell the serial number. It's on the wrong side.
Well, what's on the front of the firearm?
I'm sorry?
What's on the front of the firearm underneath the barrel?
It looks like a scope.
Do you have a firearm or a handgun with a scope that looks like that?
Similar to that, yes. But I can't tell if that's my weapon because I can't see the serial number.
Well, surely you can tell because it has a Glock switch on it, and you've indicated you don't have a Glock switch, right?
Right.
Okay. And this is not your... I'm sorry.
The handguard?
This is not your hand, is it?
No.
And this is an extraction from your son's device. Do you understand that?
If that's what you claim, doesn't...
In advance of you testifying here today, did you ask your son whether there was anything incriminating on his phone?
No, I didn't.
Did you ask your son whether he had taken firearms out of your safe?
No.
You
don't
surely
believe
didn't ask
so.
your... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't believe so, no.
You surely didn't ask your son whether he had taken your firearms and used those in a homicide, correct?
Oh, correct.
How about in 118B here? Do you recognize this firearm?
Again, Sean, you gotta start getting Crocs with like regular normal colors. You getting these exotic ass colors. Your mama know them your Crocs.
That looks like that's a Glock 9mm.
Okay. Do you recognize it as belonging to you, ma'am?
No, I can't read the serial number on it.
Surely you can admit that those are not your legs.
No, and I can't say that that's my gun either.
Okay. And lastly, we'll show you 118C. Did you teach your son how to dismantle an assault rifle?
No,
You did not.
no,
Okay. You don't recognize these pictures from his device.
no, I don't. I don't see any reference. I don't see anything to reference it to. It's just it's a barrel on a sheet.
Sure, I'm just asking whether you recognize it, ma'am.
No,
That's
I
all.
don't.
Okay. And you lastly have indicated that you do not know your, actually one more. Did you have an opportunity to, at least in your inventory of what was taken or seized by law enforcement, understand that several assault rifles were missing?
No, I never got an inventory from JSO.
Well, you said you replaced the 2 assault rifles.
I knew those were taken. I knew those were taken definitely because when I went home after the search was done, they were missing.
Okay.
And I know where they are.
Were they the only 2 weapons that were missing?
Well, I don't know what JSO took.
Which indicates you don't know what you had.
No, I know they took the 2 ARs and they took some of my 9mm. I think 2 of my 9mm actually.
The exhibit that I previously identified as having been a photograph on co-defendant Rashad Murphy's device. Do you remember me showing you this photograph?
Yes.
Certainly, if your son didn't have access to the firearms, or at least that's what your testimony is, you would not allow his friends to have access to those firearms. Isn't that correct?
That is correct.
Did your son explain to you that he sent a text message to Gutazay or Isaiah Chance on April 27th of 2024, but with that same identical photograph?
No,
No.
no.
Did you know your son or Isaiah Chance to have access to those assault rifles in March or April of 2024?
No.
I'm going to show you what I will identify as State's Exhibit 119. So it would be your testimony that you do not recognize this communication between GZ or Gutazay and your son.
These are not my devices and not my communications, so I can't be asked to identify who they are.
I'm not asking you to identify who they are. I'm asking you if you're aware of the communication. So the answer to that is no.
Well, they're not on my phone, so no, I wouldn't be aware of these communications.
But you are aware that you did not give either permission to access your safe or your firearms, correct?
Correct.
And I'm going to go ahead and publish this photograph of what? Of this message exchange, dates 119. The state would seek to admit this exhibit, Your Honor, 119.
Any objection?
No objection.
Submitted. Is it 118 or 119? 118?
119. Prior was 118. Yes.
Yes.
I can't hear that. Sorry. You've indicated you don't recognize this and did not allow access to these weapons on March 27th of 2023, correct?
Correct. I think that's 2024.
I'm sorry, 2024. Thank you, ma'am. So you would not have known anything about the same depiction being messaged between or on Rashad Murphy's device in the 2 days before the homicide? Do you know Rashad Murphy?
No, I don't.
Any reason for Rashad Murphy to have anything from your son's device? Never came around with your son?
No. I thought you said those pictures went to my son.
They did. They did. From
So why would they
Gutazay,
go to my-
your son's best friend. Remember him? Do you remember him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying if they're in my home, why would the photo of my weapons in my home be sent to my son who lives at the home?
Yeah, I couldn't explain to you why your son and his best friend were sending photographs of the weapons around that you have, but I'm just asking you why they
And
have
I don't
access
think
to
that-
them.
I'm not saying that those are my weapons. Like I said before, there's no context to it where I can identify where this was taken. You said it's on the phone, that's fine. But there's no context. There's nothing that I can identify as something from my home.
There's no question. The context is you've indicated your son, other than the one time you took him to that firing range, would not have access to all of your
Correct.
assault weapons.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct.
Lastly, you've indicated that your son is not in fact in a gang. Is that right?
That is right.
But you admit that you yourself, you said today, I think, that you are a gang associate according to Florida statute.
Yeah, according to Florida statute,
So you're
because,
familiar.
yeah, I am familiar, I looked it up, because according to Florida statute, if you associate with a known gang member, which is only known to law enforcement, not to any individual person.
Is that extra bit that you've added there, the portion,
No, actually, that's the reality of it.
the statute
So
says?
if you willingly associate
Ma'am.
with a known gang member,
Correct.
then you are considered a gang associate.
That's not a question. What's the question?
Well, she said I willingly admitted to being a gang member. I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay, that's fine. And Mr. McClimate will be able to clear anything up on redirect. So what's the next question?
You've indicated that you do not have any information about your son being a gang member
Correct.
or a gang associate.
Correct.
I'm going to show you what I've marked as States Exhibits A through F. Please take a look at those photographs.
You know what pisses me off the more and more that I watch these trials? I notice that they don't take perjury serious at all. And I try to understand this. And I hate that I stopped the video on the security officers, because what she smell over there? Something don't smell right to her. She mad or some shit. But no, this is what I don't understand, is why they don't take perjury seriously. We have caught this lady up in at least 3 to 4 lies. And what's the point of swearing if you ain't gonna hold them accountable for that type of shit? I noticed it with the Naziah trial. I noticed it on a lot of trials. And I'm trying to understand. The mother is too defensive.
Okay, what gang sign is this supposed to be for?
Okay, well,
Have
just
you had
wait.
an opportunity to review the photographs?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I mean, when we first came into her line of questioning, the first question they asked her is what type of guns you had in the safe. She spit out at least like 9 guns. I mean, she was very familiar with the guns that she owned. But then she said JSO came to her house and took 2 assault rifles from her gun safe, but yet at the same time she couldn't remember what else they took. Lady, you subtract the rifles from everything else you said you had. See, sometimes people like to talk so goddamn much that you don't say shit. You dig? Shut up and listen first. She getting on my damn nerves. I'm sorry, she just is.
Is it fair to say that your son is depicted in all of the photographs with the exception of one which depicts Isaiah Chance?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that you watched the portion of the trial during which the detectives testified about what a 1200 gang sign would look like?
No, I didn't.
You did not watch the
I
detectives...
did not see that portion, no.
Ma'am, please. You did not watch detectives Dravik or Nieder or Griffin testify?
Not testify about gang signs, no.
You did not see the gang charts that were published in this case?
I saw the gang charts, yes.
Did you see anything on the gang charts that would have been indicative of a gang sign?
I don't believe so.
And it's your testimony that you cannot identify your son as being involved in any gangs. Is that right?
That is right.
I'm going to may I please seek to admit, Your Honor, states 114C, A through F.
Alicia ain't slept in days. You know what I mean? You know, she look like Auntie Fester. Because, you know, that's how Uncle Fester eyes used to look. You feel me? And I feel sorry for her because she's 22 years old. She just had a brand new baby with a man who's never going to be around. You feel me? And it's just like, it don't seem like she has any support of her parents. Now, I could be wrong, but they're not here for some reason. And maybe at this point, they don't even want their face to be shown because they don't want her kid to be known. That could be a thing, too. But what I am saying is that this mother that's on the stand, she think that she's helping her son. She's really hurting him.
Any objection? Okay, admitted.
Her parents are there because I'm trying to understand why the lady said that her parents was at no court case and she felt sad. And that's the reason why she reached out to her, you know what I'm saying, to see how she was doing. She was like, this girl was facing life and her parents wasn't there and all of that type of shit. So if her where's her parents at? I ain't seen nobody in that stand that looked like somebody who was supporting her. Y'all seen her? Her parents were sitting behind her every day. They both had masks on. Okay, we're cool. So then with another lie the lady told. So why you say her parents weren't there? You felt sorry for her with her. See, this lady crazy.
Who is the individual depicted in states 114E, ma'am?
And, I'm sorry, it's 114,
A through F.
114,
114 A through F.
A through F. Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure.
This is not Isaiah Chance. You're not sure.
Well, I can't see the face. I'm not really sure.
Sure, ma'am. How about 114D?
Oh, that's Sean.
And who else is in the photograph that you know?
I know the other two people in the photograph.
Right. Who are they, please?
I'm not going to give you their names.
Okay. You're refusing to give your names?
Well, I don't think it's appropriate.
Oh, okay. Well, you're under oath to tell the truth. So
I am, and I truly believe it's not appropriate.
Okay, well, I guess you're the judge now. Okay, go ahead. What's the next question?
They're not involved
Ma'am,
in this.
Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to see all 3 charts that were presented in court?
I believe I saw one chart.
Do you know which gang it was for?
It was the one that had my son on there as an associate. I
Which one?
remember that one.
Which one?
So I don't remember which name that was, but I remember his picture on there as an associate.
I'm showing you states 114F. Do you recognize the individual depicted in 114F, ma'am?
Yes,
Who is that individual?
that's my son.
How about 114B, ma'am? Is your son depicted also in this one?
Yes.
Which individual is your son in 114B?
He's the one with the hat.
Is he in the center of the photograph?
Yes, on
Is-
the left,
Is your daughter also depicted in the photograph?
perhaps.
Perhaps. May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, redirect.
Is there a reason why you don't want other people identified
Objection,
for
Your
this
Honor.
court?
Relevance.
Wait, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Is there a reason why you don't want other people identified for this court?
Yes,
You can answer. Go ahead.
yes, because number one, the high profile of the case. Number two, I was directly told by law enforcement.
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained as to hearsay.
Okay.
So.
It's a very-
No, ma'am, I sustain the objection. You can't keep answering, all right? So
asking-
you're not actually the judge in here. So, and I do appreciate the situation you're in. However, nonetheless, you need to do what I tell you to do. What's the next question?
I'm going to ask you the question, but you don't have to tell me what anyone told you. All right? Are there reasons why you don't want to identify people for the cameras?
Yes, I believe that.
Okay, just a yes. Thank you. What's the next question?
Well, I would like for her to explain her answer, Judge.
I'm going to
Well,
object as to
Yeah, I don't know where this is going exactly. So you can't repeat what anybody said to you. So what's,
I'm just telling you what I believe and the
okay,
reason why.
go ahead.
So the reason why I believe it would be dangerous for other people to be identified in relation to this case is because of the high-profile nature and the fact that it involves supposed violent gangs in Jacksonville that we have never come in contact with. So I feel like it would be a violation of these individuals' privacy, since they're not relevant to the case, and they have no relevance to Alicia Andrews,
All
as
right,
far
well,
as
now
I
we're getting
know.
into a narrative, so ask the next question.
All right. There's a couple things that you wanted to explain, and all we're asking for is the absolute truth.
Okay.
All right. You were trying to explain something about a safe. The absolute truth. Is there another safe at your home?
There is.
Okay.
My son has a safe in his bedroom.
All right. And you were trying to also mention on cross-examination something about a gang associate and you being a gang associate. Can you explain what your understanding of your title as a gang associate?
Okay. Once my son was arrested, I found out he was being labeled a gang associate. In order to be labeled a gang associate, by my interpretation of the Florida statute, if you willingly hang around somebody who is a known gang member, then you could be considered a gang associate. However, nobody tells that person that they're a known gang member, and nobody tells anybody around them that they're a known gang member. So if you're hanging around somebody unknowingly and law enforcement has deemed them to be a gang member, then you theoretically could also be considered a gang associate.
All right. Alicia Andrews, do you have her phone number saved in your phone?
No, I don't.
All right. And what was the first time that you ever reached out to her?
It was during one of the status hearings. I've attended every single one of my son's status hearings, so there were some where I noted that there was not somebody there for her. So I reached out.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
Had you ever communicated with Alicia Andrews prior to her being
No.
incarcerated?
No.
No further questions.
Okay, thank you. May this witness be excused?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Free to
All
go.
right, thank you.
All right, who's your next witness?
This has got to be one of the craziest trials that I ever seen in my whole life. We're gonna continue to do a deep dive on it. That was the end of Sean's mom's testimony. Crazy than the fuck. You feel me? Crazy than a fuck. Y'all stay tuned. We finna get into some more.